25, we got Tupac Shakur. Okay, so now, this one may take some time, but we must speak to it. And I know some people in the hip-hop community would never speak to me again about hip-hop, and some go-hards would even like to probably incite physical violence on me for making this claim.
Well, allow me to retort.
I will start by saying that the legend and legacy of Pac is immeasurable. The influence, the outreach, the vocality of his art wasn't expected to reach beyond the realm of the inner cities the way it did. His acting and range of character that he was able to channel was enlightening to more than a few. The personal struggles the world saw him battle in court and prison was something out of a movie. His upbringing in a militant family structure, which made him a purebred of revolution, only empowered him to create music and pour his passion, his heart and soul behind his experience, packaged to the masses. Being a thespian throughout his life allowed him to fully tap into his expressive side when conveying his message to tap into someone else's emotions. And that's exactly what his thug lifers all speak to. Why they feel he's the GOAT. You feel his words. He talks about what's really going on, all legit claims. But when it comes to the bread and butter of the golden age of the 90s, lyrics and lyricism matters. Now, Pac had flow. Not gonna say they didn't. He had flow. But his bars were mediocre. Hennessy, elementary, penitentiary, adversary. You heard those in every rhyme. And his songs before Death Row had no real playability outside of I Get Around. And we're talking the 3 albums from 91 to 95 with like only one joint. And when Death Row gave him new life and All Eyes on Me was deemed a classic, there was some joints on there. But, you know, I bang with his music because it was because of the music and not the lyrics. There were never times I had to rewind what he said to figure out the complexity of a double or triple entendre, and when he was rhyming about, all he was rhyming about was death and somebody trying to kill him, which unfortunately became his reality. But you gotta think about it. Would you ever at a party in the 90s dancing with a chick and Brenda's Got a Baby started playing? Or, you know, I don't wanna be dancing with my lady and all of a sudden, No More Pain comes on? Or Will I Die Tonight? I mean, come on. I truly think his ability to connect his audience and tap into their emotions compromised their judgment. And the West Coast needed a flagship. They needed a mouthpiece to rival the East at the time. He was a perfect candidate. His name is iconic. His impact was legendary. His beats were outside of Dre. And his bars were bland. Were the songs dope? Absolutely. But I'm not looking at the credits, hopefully that you have the lyrics laid out so I can follow along when it comes to a pop project. Sorry, just not.
Now get me Sabian!